Thanks for joining me for Jeff's Tips at ReallyLearnGuitar.com, and today we're going to talk about the 12-bar blues. 12-bar blues is great for people who want to learn something easy so that they can get up and go out to that jam night and stop watching and start playing. It's a really common form. Most people know it, and the people who don't know it should know it. So here we go. 12-bar blues is, simply put, 12 measures of chords repeated over and over. And let's take a look at that on paper now. Okay, here's what we have. We have an E7 chord, an A7 chord, E7, E7, A7, A7, E7, E7, B7, A7, E7, B7. Okay, what's going on here is we have a bar, and what a bar is typically is 4 counts of one chord. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 chords on the top row, and 1, 2, 3, 4 chords, 3 chords going down. 4 times 3, as we know, is 12, and that's how we get 12 bars. 4, 8, 12. The bottom portion of this line is almost always the same. This is what you call the turnaround, and this is what brings you back and turns the song around to the top. A lot of times songs will start on the turnaround and then come into this, come into the basic form of things. Also, the chords can be changed out. Like, for instance, the A7 is common to put here, but sometimes you'll see an E7 as the second chord. So you can go either way. But the rest of the form is generally pretty much the same. So let's come back to the guitar and talk about some other things. Alright, typically in a 12-bar blues, you'll see a lot of dominant 7th chords being played. Now, whether you know these or not is up to you, and if you take a look into the ReallyLearnGuitar.com website, you'll see that we have charts of these dominant 7th chords for you to learn. So that will make things a little bit easier for you, and then the rest is up to you. A 12-bar blues is generally played with a blues feel, and a blues feel kind of is a bouncy feel, so that would kind of be like a, I like to call it a heartbeat. Okay, and you know, that's the general feel, and you'll pick that up from the drummer or the bass player or whoever is laying down the beat for you, and then you can just go from there. It's great to improvise on this style, and also it can be changed to other keys. When you change it to other keys, the chord progression will stay the same. It's a 1-4-5 chord progression typically, and that just simply means E is our first one, E, and then we have an F, a G, and an A is our 4th chord, and a B is our 5th chord. So the chords E, A, and B make up a 12-bar blues. Okay, you can play these as minor chords. You can do all. There's so many variations, but first things first, learn the basic one and go from there and try to seek out other ways that you can play this. Another good thing, you can use your pentatonic scales against these, which we've learned in other lessons, and just kind of feel things out. Okay, so learn the progression, show your friends, and start jamming and have a good time, and I will see you later.